Whoa.
Hello. We're live.
Hello.
We're live, guys.
Yay!
It's just the three of us today. Kind of Act 1, Act 2 crew.
Yeah.
The OGs, baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where is the Alternia Bound album? There you are. Oh my god, they were so loud.
Buh, buh.
Me?
No.
No, the music very
music.
suddenly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Buh.
Alright, let's...
You can have Vriska. Today, by the way, I'm not particularly... I don't think Fate's anywhere around, so I think we're good. I think it's all yours, buddy.
Alright, I got you.
Alright, let me also quickly get... Cool. VOFT
Sorry.
in my dubs? Yeah.
Yeah.
more likely than you think.
I sure
Crazy,
fucking
bro.
hope it is. I sure fucking hope it is.
Would be a bit concerning if it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. Alright. Let's dive right into this one.
Nice. That's the sound that Aqueous is making in these panels. Don't get it wrong.
When,
Yeah.
when he's
Very
jumping,
true.
this is him. Woohoo!
Wahoo!
Who else up VOFTing they dubs?
Involving their dubs.
Oog.
Oh, God, that just makes me think of the fucking just VOFTing.
Yeah.
God. Hi, Symphony. Hey,
Welcome.
welcome everyone.
Welcome to the party.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Sorry, I'm very joyous today.
Today's
I'm so glad.
day.
Very
I-
full of whimsy.
Yeah, sorry that we were gone last week. It was
I wonder what happened there.
yeah, some of us were taking a trip in our favorite rocket ship. God, what a meme. What a pull.
I see.
And forgot that they needed to edit the video a little earlier than needed, and spent a little too long editing the video, so we couldn't stream. That's my fault. But we're back. We're back this week, and we're having fun.
Yay, we did it.
I missed getting to stream last week, bro. Do you understand how miserable I was?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Really, I was.
I'm sorry. We've ruined your Friday routine.
We have a
Oh,
ritual. We
dude.
have a schedule, Melanie. We can't do this again. What the hell are we gonna
Just
do
in
whenever you come
pure
visit for my
absolute
birthday?
turmoil.
I guess we're gonna have to skip another one when I come and visit. Again.
No. No.
We'll just stream.
I refuse.
Okay.
We'll just
cool.
stream here. Bryce will be off and we'll just set things up on his computer. I don't give a fuck.
We could, honestly.
Yes, we could and we should. I wish we'd done that this time, but that's neither here nor there.
Alright, let's hop right into this, like Equius is, into the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it is so insane to me that Equius can just fucking hop that, like jump that fucking far.
Strong.
Average indigo blood.
Yeah.
Or is this indigo?
Yeah, this is India.
Mhm. Tis a tis.
Face
Pretty.
stream through Skype. This poses no challenge for you at all. Equius, enter. Strong foam. Equius, deliver present. Who's behind you?
Who wants it?
I can do Aradia.
Hell yeah.
Go for it.
It looks nice.
Yes, it is perfect in every way.
Rip it.
Do you have a clean towel anywhere? Aradia Sprite, enter Soulbot. Oh no, it's this part, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I think it suits you, much more so than the form of a levitating ghostly amphibian. How does it feel?
It feels different.
Okay, but I mean, do you feel anything else? Any sort of stirring sensations?
Stirring?
Yes, such as sensations which may be stirred by flowing blood and a beating heart.
I'm not sure.
Can you detect anything within you might describe as smoldering passion? I mean, just out of curiosity.
Oh boy.
Buddy. Buddy.
Wait, what is that?
What's what?
This feeling. Oh god. Oh my god, what did you do? Did you program this robot to have feelings for you? Romantic feelings? Answer me, blue blood scum!
Yes, it's a chip in your heart. Is that not okay?
Get it out.
I guess I can uninstall it if you would just...
Get it out!
Sorry, I'll just...
Get it out! 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 Get it out!
Christ.
I just imagine her screaming that.
Yeah. God. Honestly,
She's fucking badass, bro.
she really is. I too would reach in and rip out my own heart though.
I love her for that.
I hate him so much.
Aradia is so based in these panels. I love just the most calm music playing, like the most
while
nonchalant
this is
music
happening.
playing while this is happening. It's just Troll Cops is going on. God. And then they make out.
As one does.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
Nepeta.
vibe.
Update wall. You consult your shipping wall. Clearly some changes are in order. You must admit, you didn't see this one coming, even with your remarkable matchmaking acumen. You should probably recolor all the Aradia panels so she looks like a robot too. It's a major commitment keeping up with all your ships, but it is worth it. Carcat, recruit Vriska.
Ugh. Oh, God. Okay, this is going to sound preposterous given our last conversation, and I guess practically every conversation preceding it, and I'm probably going to have to do something completely disgusting like apologize. And even though I'll hate myself for it, I will totally mean it. I promise. Like, really, really mean it.
You're going to ask me to join your team, aren't you?
Yeah, how did you know?
I don't seem to have much choice now. Aradia kicked me off the good team.
Wow, that's great. Wait, sorry. No, wait. I don't have to apologize. That's right. You have no choice now. I apologize to myself for offering you a shitty, meaningless apology. Apology accepted, Carcat. Let's bury the Thresher with a totally platonic bro bulge bump. Bump.
You dork. Do you really think your usual pedantic quips are going to bug me now?
I'm not trying to bug you. I'm trying to get you to join my damn team. Now step in line, Circuit. I thought he called her sweetheart for a second, and I was very concerned.
Oh my god, no. I was just betrayed and abandoned by my 2 accomplices and best pals, and on top of that, I am soaked in the blood of my Lucis, which I just had to decapitate myself! So, listening to a crabby asshole be all tickled with his own mediocre retorts isn't going to spoil my evening.
Okay. Well, sorry to hear about that. But I mean, you can just dump her carcass in the kernel and bring her back stronger than ever.
Wow, good to know, I guess.
Now, why don't you hop in the trap, wash that nasty blue shit off, and join our fucking session already?
What? It's so rude to dictate hygiene procedure to a lady under any circumstance, even for douchey loudmouths with delusions of leadership. Maybe you should try to think about the dumb things that fall out of your protein chute for once, Vantez.
Blah, blah, blah. Now my shit is doing a fucking stellar impression as something that doesn't give a shit.
Anyway, you know my blood's the prettiest, and you'd obviously kill to have it.
No, it sucks. Totally happy with mine. Nice try, though.
BS! Why would you hide behind your lame gray anonymity then? You do realize everyone thinks it's totally lame, right?
It's nobody's business. I don't see why it should be a matter of public record. I'm not going to wear that shit on my sleeve like you do. Literally and figuratively. It's private. So everyone can go point their probing busybody sniff nodes up their own impertinent seed flaps.
Fine. Like anyone really cares. It's just lame and insecure. So why don't you tell me what I've got to do here? I await instruction from my big shot of A-blooded leader? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Okay, first things first. You've got to connect with Tavros quickly and get him in the session before he gets killed. What?
Can't someone else do that?
No, why? What's the big deal? Just do it.
But I hate that guy.
Who cares?
This is your command decision? Getting someone who hates a guy to save his life? Pretty weak, boss.
Why do you even hate him? It's fucking ridiculous. If anything, you should pity him, especially since you were the one who paralyzed him.
I know, I don't really understand it. It's just a really special kind of hate. It never goes away, and it doesn't make a lot of sense.
This is kind of a weird time to be confiding in me about your feelings of black romance, but okay.
Oh god, what?
I mean, if you're really implying Tavros is your Kismesis, I think you're braying up the wrong frond nub. Both parties have to hate each other equally. I mean, like, true hate. Maybe your feelings come somewhat close to fitting the bill, but I don't think he can hate anyone. It's weird. He's kind of broken in the head.
Fuck, what are you talking about?
Thank you.
Sorry.
What? Did that
I
come
was
through?
forgetting to scroll.
Oh.
I think this subject is beyond a lot of people's grasp, but I know a lot about it. Nobody ever really wants to talk to me about it, though.
Whoa, really? Oh no shit, really?
Okay. Most people who haven't had their lobe stem cauterized are capable of feeling the two primary emotions, hate and pity. Pity is, of course, just the toned-down version of the central emotion hate, and all the nuances of pity manifest as various other kinds of feelings, like whatever chemical reactions trigger mating fondness, or the mysterious forces that are behind Moirailigence.
Carcat. Holy fuck. So boring.
A well-balanced person is going to have a good distribution between hate and the various pity humors. Having a good balance keeps all the emotions sharper. See, I think that's your problem.
Oh, I hope you know I already wore out some good note-taking pens today. All the pens. All of them.
See, my hate is like a finely tuned instrument because I'm aware of these principles. I can hate a hole in paradox space itself, straight through to a new reality, fresh for the hating.
know how much I'm laughing at this.
But see, you're too heavy on the hate side. Or at least you pretend to be, which is maybe worse.
You aren't reading anything I say, are you? You just want to talk and talk and talk.
And you think you're hating up everyone hard when you're really just burning out that entire emotional hemisphere. It's like lukewarm hate, pretender's hate, with no counterpoint at all. As such, there's no real substance to your hate. It's like a cardboard movie prop, which is why your brain is broken, kind of like Tavros's, but on the opposite hemisphere, I guess. Or maybe your broken brain led to the imbalance in the first place. I don't know. Whatever the case is, you're kind of emotionally screwed, sorry to say. Your hate's too dull for a proper cosmesis, in my opinion. And I don't see anyone chomping at the bit to be your Moira, honestly. Unless there's someone out there who would actually bother pitying you. And landing a bait sprint? Seriously? Like that would even interest you. Basically any feature of your emotional profile that usually makes someone viable in the red ROM department must be totally fried. Your black ROM potential's probably toast too. Hey, are you there?
Oh, yeah, I just started tuning you out. Are you done?
No way! I could go on. This is fascinating. Tell me how the fuck this isn't fascinating.
Did you learn this crap from your awful romance movies?
I need you to scroll, please.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that you couldn't see that far down.
They're really intriguing sociologically, incredibly complex, sophisticated stories. You wouldn't get it.
Hey, asshole, stop watching movies for girls.
What part of intriguing sociologically don't you understand? Also, they're awesome. Shut up.
Ugh, okay, man, just let me connect to the stupid boy dumbfuck so I don't have to listen to this anymore.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. I never even got to the damn point.
What is it now?
I didn't need you specifically to connect to Tavros. I mean, I could get any schlub to do that. You just have to get in here ASAP because I really need your mind powers.
You do? I mean, obviously you do. Duh. What for?
I ran into someone here. A sort of double agent, I guess. His name is Jack. He has some inside information about his kingdom. God, I forgot I was bleeding for this. Jesus fucking Christ.
I also forgot that we, like, specifically genuinely weren't supposed to know about Karkat's blood color at this point, so it really was just fucking rainbow.
So, like, nobody fucking knew.
Exactly. Also, really
That's
quickly.
crazy to me.
Also,
Mystery of the goddamn century.
Yeah. Also, really quickly, some Symphony's just like the ever elusive platonic bro bulge bump. I'm just imagining if like in human culture, like dudes just like bumped cocks. It's like, yeah, bro cock bump, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely happened. I can feel it.
I mean, someone out there's got to. God.
Oh, did we read this?
No,
Oh.
I was busy laughing. Anyway, he has some inside information about his kingdom. He wants to work together with us to overthrow the Black Queen, so I said okay. And now I need your help.
Okay. I can try. What does he know?
He recently got a hold of some intel regarding a weakness in the Queen's defense. I don't know any more than that, but we've got to hurry and get started on this thing, or it could get kind of awkward.
Awkward? What do you mean?
I mean, he's just standing here now, waiting for me, I guess. But it's okay. I think he's pretty much settled down.
Settled down?
Well, he stabbed me once.
Oh, only once. Are you sure you should trust him? I don't know if I would, but hey, I'm not the leader.
No, it's cool. He's cool. It's fine. I don't really mind the stabbing. It was all a misunderstanding. Well, okay. I'm pretty sure he meant to stab me, but I kind of think that's like the way he greets people.
This game is so stupid.
In any case, I think he's probably all stabbed out.
Whew! Oh man, since you're bleeding, I should ask Terezi what color your blood is.
Good luck with that. She can't see me or smell me or anything. I'm way out of my hive somewhere else on the planet.
Okay, then I'll ask Jack.
No, Jack won't tell. I made him promise he wouldn't tell.
Damn it! Stupid, lousy, tight-lipped, stab-happy double agents!
Doesn't Trollian have some kind of viewpoint feature? Or viewport feature?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure only Solix knows how to see what's up. And he's been incommunicado for hours for some reason. Anyway, that whole feature seems totally invasive and largely pointless to me, so just forget it.
Yeah, okay, here we are about to embark on an espionage mission. A spying tool sounds totally useless. Another great point, Captain.
Whatever! Just get your ass in here so we can dethrone this goddamn queen. That'll mean one less god boss we have to fight.
Fine, I'll be right there. Just try not to lose too much. Just try not to lose too much of your mystery blood and die.
Also, it's called sword fighting, and shaft shake are so funny.
I don't like that.
Awful.
Hi, that's fucking deplorable, actually.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Solix is feeling a bit eepy. Yeah, 100%. Beat Jack a few minutes ago. You find the kid you've been looking for. He's got a pretty sharp tongue and can't seem to keep it sheathed. He should learn up front you're no stranger to sharp objects yourself. He still won't shut up. He doesn't seem to care about the wound. He's just going on and on about the freakish color of his blood. He doesn't want you to look at it. Just look away, he says. You've got to admit, now you're curious. Jack, look at knife. Should I be doing the Jack voice for this?
I think that it would be really fucking funny.
You don't see what the big deal is. Nothing special. This kid's out of his mind, but he's still blubbering on and on about it. It seems he's the only one of his kind with this mutant candy red blood, an outcast. He thinks he was put on this planet covered in an ocean of his own blood to be taunted, punished for something. Saddest story you ever heard. Gotta do something to shut him up.
I love that this is specifically the blood symbol, too.
Yeah. Game constructs are kind of funny like that.
Yeah. Carcat, be in cahoots with Jack. You and your like-blooded accomplices soon put Operation Regisurp into motion, a contingency plan which the ARC agent conveniently had on file and named himself. If it were drafted by a legitimate contingency firm, it would ostensibly have been given a better title. Your whole team executes the plan along the course of its journey, employing espionage, mind control tactics, political sabotage, vicious interrogations, and cold-blooded assassinations. Everyone does their part, and you begin to learn the true meaning of teamwork, as well as this troll disease called friendship. But before a single step is taken, Jack briefs you on the intelligence uncovered by one of his agents. It is an advantage over the queen you will seize upon while she has let her guard down. With each prototyping by each player, the royalty of both sides would evolve. The queen, with her ring of orbs 12-fold, would first take on the clawed and rigid carapace of your Lucis, and then the wings and scales of Terezi's young dragon, and then the horns and gills and cloven hooves of Gamzee's fallen custodian, and so it would continue. Though a queen is a vain creature, she's also sworn to her duty. She would be braced for the heavy load of augmentations ahead. She could certainly withstand the 8 eyes of an arachnid. The fairy wings might at worst be frivolous, and the great bull horns could even be regarded as striking additions. For that matter, the sultry lips of a mother grub might very plausibly suit her. She perhaps would wear a brave face even behind a dignified mustache, and the centauring of her lower torso could transpire without much complaint. She would dutifully indulge a lactating udder. And
No,
when
why?
all was said and done, doubling her head count would surely be insult to
Ugh.
11-fold injury. But nothing she hadn't essentially endured already, all in the name of her kingdom. But she would spare herself all of these additional debasements, because before the rest came, there would be one corruption to her figure she could not abide. Her vanity would not allow it. I do kind of wish that we got to see like a fully like
Yeah.
12 augmented like queen. I think that would have been like interesting at least.
Really fucking hated the part about the udder, though.
Yeah,
Could have done
no,
without that, actually.
to be
Not
fair,
necessary.
yeah.
We already had the thing from Arthur, bro.
Yeah.
The mustache, man. We already had that. There was no need. Good lord.
God. She could not stand bearing the visage of the most loathsome creature known to existence, so vile in its appearance, so contemptible in its purpose. All depictions of the creature, let alone members of its population, are permanently banned from any jurisdiction in reach of her agents. Those of its kind go by many names, and so does the reviled patron god they herald, the great detestation, King Pond Squatter, speaker of the vast joke, or most commonly, Bilious Slick. His true name, of course, is forbidden, and wearing his face is where she drew the line. She removed the ring and concealed it in the royal vault, where she was quite sure no one was looking. While she was quite sure no one was looking. She then retired to her private chamber, from which she would dispatch orders, no one the wiser of her disadvantage, or so she thought. Red Team, execute Operation Regisurp. The operation in time would be a total success. The banished Quasi-Royal would make the future Alternian wasteland her home, until she was given a new purpose. That fucker.
Mother. Ooh, dude. Son of a bitch.
But at the onset, you would know nothing of the Queen's aversion to the amphibious likeness, or about her orbs 12-fold, or any such details. You were informed of her disadvantage, and would act accordingly. You and your red teammates would work to dethrone the Queen in your session, while the blue team members would take on an entirely separate set of royal adversaries in their own session. This was to be a competition after all. Or so you thought. You would begin to notice a strange pattern. The blue team's prototypings would affect the mutations of your session's underlings. And your prototypings would affect theirs. Though the signs pointed to two distinct sessions, two set of mystic ruins, two opposing teams, two separate chains of connected players, this was all misleading. You were joining a particularly unusual bifurcated session, meant from the start to receive all 12 players through two separate connection chains, a session with one Skya about which 12 planets would circle, with one army of dark and one of light, with one pair of kings and one pair of queens, and with one cantankerous archagent and his typical disdain for authority. It wouldn't be until later in the session, when the full chain was nearly closed, that you would realize the truth. The truth was it had always been the same session all along, that your teams were not competing, but cooperating toward a common goal. You know, this is also foreshadowing for the beta kids joining the alpha kids. I never thought about it that way.
Me neither.
In the more drawn-out form of this adventure's narrative, figuring this out would have been a huge deal. We would have been completely blown away by this stunning revelation. Wow, same session all along? Really? Huh. But since we've decided to engage this epic in shorthand, you feel you must insist that we continue with this expository interlude. It would turn out the arrangement of planets looked like this rather bifurcated from each other. Each team appearing to comprise a distinct chain in a distinct session without the luxury of the complete picture we see here. It appeared that way until it was time to link the two chains, completing the circuit of 12 and uniting the teams. For these final two links, Skya had a plan, as it did with the order of every preceding link, and as it did with the paradoxical seating of its own players on the surface of the planet, it would later devastate to buy itself time. Its plan was as inseparable as all others, as inevitable as the reckoning it would ultimately face. Mobius double reach around. After watching the phrase Mobius double and reach around toggle for a few minutes while in a sort of stupor, you finally snap out of it. Your attention drifts towards these two symbols. You would try to be these mysterious characters, but you suspect you would fail, so you don't bother. They're way too mysterious for you to be them yet. Seriously, what's up with these guys? Do they live underwater or something? What's their deal? We'll learn all about them a little later. For that matter, what about this young lady? What is her deal? We'll probably find out about her later too. It'll probably be quite some time before you get to be her. It could be very well be pages and pages and pages. And pages and pages and pages. Seriously, it could take forever. Enter name. Your name is Kanaya Mariam. You are one of the few of your kind who can withstand the blistering Alternian sun, and perhaps the only one who enjoys the feel of its rays. As such, you are one of the few of your kind who has taken a shining to landscaping. You have cultivated a lush oasis around your hive, and in particular, you have honed your craft through the art of topiary, sculpting your trees to match the puffy oracles from your dreams. You have embraced the tool of this trade, which conveniently is the weapon of choice for those who would hunt the heinous broods of the undead, which crawl from the sand at sunrise to feast on the light and the living. I always forget that there's zombies in Alternia.
Like they just appear every night. They're just like, oh yeah, or every day.
Yeah, they're just there, you know, they're just dudes. They just pop up and occasionally bitches with chainsaw them, and that's kind of their deal, you know?
They're extremely fucked up, yes, can attest.
God.
Very interesting.
It would be convenient if you actually hunted them, but it is of course far too dangerous. Every bit as suicidal as attempting to poach the terrible muscle beasts who roam at night. So you indulge in your bright fascination with the grim through literature. Literature? What the fuck, brain? Literature. Just before the sun goes down, and you join your flora and rest. You immerse yourself in the tales of rainbow drinkers and shadow droppers and forbidden passion. What is a shadow dropper? Did we ever get that in?
That is the name of the fucking zombies.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
Yeah, that's what we call them. You're welcome, resident fucking expert, I fucking guess.
Thank you, Carcat. You are one of the few of your kind whose affection for the aesthetic strongly overpowers instinctive regard for the Altarian. Utilitarian. Hi, brain.
Yep.
The dyslexia is hitting hard. As such, you are one of the few. Oh wait, Yeah, you are one of the few of your kind who has developed a zeal for fashion and design and lively, colorful patterns. You decorate your hive with flora and fabric as delicately or aggressively as inspiration demands. You are a seamstress, or a rag ripper, or a tree trimmer, or a lumberjack, whichever you care to be. And your unique hive is equipped with a great supply of advanced technology to accommodate your interests. The technology and indeed the hive itself were all recovered from the ruins nearby when you were very young. The seed of your hive was deployed on the volcanic rocks beneath the sand, which with the assistance of your Lucis and her remarkable burrowing skills, and you have lived there happily ever since. You know the ruins in the hive and everything here that is not sand and rock organized from the world of your dreams. You also know that one day you will visit this world while you are awake. That day is today. Your troll tag is Grim Auxilitrix, and you tend to enunciate each word you speak very clearly and carefully. What will you do? Oh, they're drop shadows because they walk around in the day. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Did I fucking stutter?
Listen, Kanai is currently not here, and so I don't have.
Must not be. I fucking know she would correct you.
I know she would. Kanaya, equip chainsaw. What chainsaw? You're quite sure there is no chainsaw leaning on that bookshelf. There is, however, a tube of lipstick on the floor. Kanaya, fine, equip that then. Alright, let's settle down. No need to get hysterical. Oh, there goes your wardrobifier again. Never a dull moment in fashion when the randomized cycle is on. Kanaya, apply. You can choose between your trademark jade or black, even though a troll's lips are naturally black, but they can always be blacker. And a lady with a true sense of style knows this. In any case, you think you'll mix things up and go with a green for a while. Kanaya, answer CC. Who's being Fefrey?
I can do it, or Pearls can do it, or...
Reading her is gonna be terrible.
Okay, I'll do it. Cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Yep, still got it. Okay, let's do this. Hello!
Hey.
Kanaya, hi! Glub, 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 glub!
You seem more excited than usual, or less. I can't tell. Help me tell without saying glub.
Glub, 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 glub!
I'm going to type this face now. Even though no one knows how to make a mouth do a question shape like that.
Sorry, I can't really control the glubs.
Yes, you can, but that's fine. You can glub to the content of your collapsing and expanding bladder-based aquatic vascular system, if it means you are excited about something.
I am excited!
Okay, why?
Everything we're about to do next is exciting! It's always exciting! I'm excited! Pachoo!
It looks like one of your letters got away from you.
Yeah, I really launched that one.
You forked an innocent deer loitering over there by the shout pole minding its own business.
Glub, glub, glub. Hey, let's stop being stupid for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
I am just worked up about this game. It will be great.
I've been waiting a long time to get started. We all have.
I thought so. I have been cloaked in a mood of perpetual anticipation for some time as well.
We should compare notes, even though we are in different teams.
Well, not really.
Really? See, this is why we should be comparing notes.
What notes would you like to submit for comparison?
Well, I am going to join my team pretty late. I think I have to. I will need to connect after my goofball Moirail does so I can keep my goggles on his nefarious escapades. It's a tough job, but it's important. Everyone has an important job to do.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you're doing too? Joining late to keep an eye on yours?
I don't know for a fact that she is mine.
You're not supposed to know for a fact, dummy. You just do what you think is right. And even if you were wrong, the worst that happened was you helped somebody and helped the whole world too.
I know, but what if I don't really want her to be that?
Glub, 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 shrug.
Yeah, glub glub shrug is the right attitude, I think. Our minds are already made up anyway, aren't they?
Yes, probably. Your clouds tell you everything, so that you don't even have to worry. So, what do you even have to worry about?
They don't tell me everything. Just as I am sure she doesn't whisper everything to you.
That's true. Oh, shucks. Now I'm going to get sad. She'll be gone soon. Though, I guess it will be a relief not to have to worry about keeping her voice down anymore.
I wonder if any other kid on the planet has as many burdens in the fire as you. I doubt it.
They aren't burdens. Okay, I guess they are. But I love them, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because this is why I'm here. On that note, I think I'm going to go say goodbye to her. Maybe you should too, while you have the chance. Even though I'll see her again soon, which still seems kind of strange to me, but that's why this is all so exciting. Kanaya, bye!
I agree with chat saying that you have a very good Pfeffery.
Really, really good.
Thank you. I try my best.
Also, yeah, no, I never really thought about it, but like in like ranking of importance, like loosest importance, it really is like Fef and Kanaya who have the most important Luci.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for fucking sure.
Yeah. Kanaya, check on Lucis. You had nearly forgotten. Today, her time would come. Maybe you should be there in her final moments. But then it isn't exactly final, is it? Death is pretty confusing without the finality. It's too late. You'd better change back into your work clothes. No point in getting a good dress dirty. Kanaya, go downstairs. She brought you this far. Now to live up to your end of the bargain. Kanaya, operate. I love her using the lipstick to mark it out.
Yeah. She's silly.
She's silly. Kanaya, capture log that thing. You secure the matriarch through your chastity modus, safe and sound. You will serendipitously discover the key to unlock this card when and only when you are ready to use this item, and not a moment before. Look at this mess. All this blood and sunlight is stirring bright feelings within. You often fantasize about being a true rainbow drinker from your literature. It would be a life of darting between the shadows, of persecution and being misunderstood, and of romance.
You would drink heavily from its multicolored well, and the hemospectrum would be your wine list preceding the great feast of passion. Surely it couldn't hurt. Well, no one is looking. Can I, just a taste? Can I, meddle with Moirel? God. You then proceed to have the rest of this conversation we already read, bugging, fussing, and meddling through the special and magical union one can only describe as being in Moira allegiance with another. At least, you guess that's how you would describe it. Maybe. Troll romance sure is confusing. I thought that I forgot that was also like canon and not just like a heavily like pined for thing.
Yeah.
The chastity modus is objectively one of the funniest in Homestuck, genuinely. Lamau. You will put her out of your mind for a while. It should be hours before you have to connect with her anyway. Might as well pack this thing up and head inside. Oh, what now? What could this guy want? It never ends. Can I, answer CA?
Oh
Good
no.
lord.
You're gonna make me read this too.
Please, because I don't
Okay.
want to.
Alright. God. Jesus fuck. Today's the day, huh? Today's the day.
I'll do it
boy.
later in like Fefri and Eridan conversations. But while talking to Kanaya.
No, I'm committed to this bit. I'm
Okay.
committed to this bit. It's all me all the way down. It's fine.
Yeah,
Here we go.
all the way under the ocean.
All the way under the ocean, impersonating some fish fucked.
I'm trying to like prepare myself because I've never heard their Eridan.
Neither have I. Let's find out.
Oh boy.
I just know what the asshole sounds like, so. Oh god, hold on. I need to do a test run.
I can do it if you don't want to.
No. I'm committed to the bit. It's fine. I just hold on.
I just kind of imagine him sounding like what's his name? Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake. Okay. Interesting. Okay,
got
I could
some
hear that though.
him. Snake.
Yeah. Oh my god, we have a friend who their like headcanon for Eridan is like Scottish, and honestly, like it makes me like it fills me with joy every time I hear
I
it.
can kind of see that.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm so sorry that I cannot provide that. I'm just gonna try my fucking best.
No, you're good, dog.
Hope this doesn't awaken anything in us.
Oh boy.
Can make her talk to me. Do something.
Who?
You're no good conniving fucking backstabbing girl crush. That's who.
Overstating our relationship won't make me feel very cooperative. It's paler red than that, okay?
Psh! That is a fucking laugh, and you know it. Everyone does. So help me out. Tell her to talk to me. I think she blocked me. You got it. You got to.
Why do I got to? I don't got to do anything. Got to, and every time you take my help for granted, I feel like I've got to a little less.
Whatever! You are so the village to wield wise when it comes to ostracizing. You can't let a grudge go by. You won't stick your busy stem betwixt. So get with the program, fussy fangs.
If your slander weren't so predictable, I'd block you too for saying that. Has it occurred to you that she may have blocked you because you were very overbearing? I just said that aloud now in your silly accent and had a private moment of enjoyment.
Who gives a shit why she blocked me? Or about my fucking manners? Come on. You got away with her. I figure if you're going to ostracize any two brine suckers who sneer at each other a funny way, you might as well make it official and be ours, right?
I can't believe you just called Eridan a fin cell. That's insane.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
The phrase
Not
fin
wrong, though.
cell has been
Not
put
fucking
in
wrong,
chat.
though. Not fucking wrong, though.
Oh.
He'd actively go around on Troll Chan message boards calling himself a fincel.
God.
It's not like I want to be.
Right.
Your black solicitation just seems really indecent. What do you want from her anyway?
She made me something per prior arrangement. She will deliver it when we meet in this game, but I don't know what the logistics are yet. I'm trying to... I don't know what that word is, but okay.
What?
I'm trying to connoiter with her here,
Yeah.
but she's blowing me off again, fickle dirt-scraping land hag.
Woof.
What is it?
Can. Stupid. Well, what do you think? It's a fucking gizmo to blow up the world or something. Okay, well, not that obviously, but something that'll kill all land dwellers. What else would I be after?
Also, speculate for a moment that self-preservation might not be, what would sway my decision.
Oh wait, that's wrong line. What the fuck? Hi.
Can you just for a moment entertain the thought that of one untouched by megalomaniacal derangement, and tell me why I would want to assist you with that?
Well, I'm not going to kill you, am I? That would be fucking unconscionable. Well, what kind of friend would I be?
Also, speculate for a moment that self-preservation might not be what would sway my decision.
Yeah, go ahead and kiss us off, but there'll be blood on your hands. You could either play along as our auspice, and do a little mediating like you were fucking hatched to, or watch she and me devolve into fucking full-fledged cosmesises and the kind like you don't get once in 1,000 sweeps. You know that's what it would be. There would be rainbow rivers running through star systems and all nebulizing like liquid fireworks. It will be beautiful and heartbreaking all at once. You should read up on your history instead of pouring through that god-awful sunny rubbish.
It's just laborious listening to this. I'm sorry, none of it matters.
Yeah, it does. It's important, sorry, but the fate of the race and purity of the bloodline is important. Excuse me for being concerned.
I know, but you really should know by now the world will end tonight regardless. Land and sea dwellers alike will all die because of the game we are about to play. And I agree the fate of the race is important, but it is in my hands now. All of ours, really.
Huh. Well, okay.
Really?
Ordinarily, I'd call bullshit on terrible, stinking BS like that. But I know you don't really lie about stuff, unless it's yourself. But that's why I bother even talking to you. I wouldn't even be here saying any of this otherwise. So, did your clouds tell you that?
The doomsday scenario in particular? No, not exactly.
I got clouds, and they don't tell me shit. They hide nothing but misfortune and monstrosities. Fucking pain in the ass fucking clouds. So, how do you know, then?
I have another source.
Okay, well, you are jacked tight the fuck into this thing in so many ways I don't know what to say anymore. Whatever. We will just play and find out, I guess. So, can you tell her to talk to me anyway?
No.
God damn it. She and me are teammates. We've got to have a powwow or something.
You aren't actually on the same team.
Fuck. Fine. I get it. I'll step off. You don't want to be our auspice, because you don't want to get locked into that sort of relation with her. I can respect that.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, it is. Your real feelings run pretty awful Rudy, methinks. Everybody knows it, especially that ass-blood carcat. He and me have you so pegged about that, it's upright silly. But it's cool. It's totally fine, don't worry. I'll leave you alone and give you a shot.
It's unbelievable, her patience.
What? Whoa, wait, who?
Never mind.
Okay, wait. Did she talk to you today? What did she say? Or blub, or whatever.
Something about longing to touch you indiscreetly, and yeah.
What?
And that she is basically in the scarlet throes for you, as deep in the flush quadrant as one can be.
Wait. Did she actually say that? In confidence?
To the letter.
Can you copy exactly what she said?
Absolutely not.
This is the bullshit you're BSing me in some way awful. You don't lie, but you do tease, and I'll transfuse my kick-ass royal blood out with incontinent muscle beast discharge if I won't know when I'm getting hooked.
Yeah, she is just a concerned Moirail looking out for you. That's all.
Oh, fuck. See, I'm telling you, you got to play your cards right.
What do you mean?
If you're not savvy about how you define yourself to people, you can just splash into the Moirail zone before you know which way's upward.
Oh.
It's hard.
What?
Being a kid and growing up. It's hard and nobody understands.
I hate that line is used in this way at the beginning and then later is used to, like, really get you. God. She understands sarcasm. She's just blunt and autistic about it. Lamau, yeah. Kanaya, return to room. There's a lot to do before you enter. There will be a lot of people to talk to and help along the way. No, not meddle or mediate. Help, damn it. You are very helpful. You have a lot of inside information on what you and your co-players are about to face. You are jacked tight the fuck into this thing in so many ways. We don't know what to ways we don't know what to say anymore. And it's just not the cloud visions either. You have another source. Kanaya, consult source. In one dream, the clouds pointed you to the address of a server hidden in an obscure pocket of a realm unknowable to mortals. It contains a journal written by a young member of an alien species. She has documented her experiences playing the game you were about to play. You can only assume this took place a long time ago. This race is
This race is likely ancient, preceding yours by millions of sweeps, maybe billions. You like to try to imagine the adventures of these players. Were they successful in repopulating their race? Did they manage to protect their matriorb and hatch a new mother grub? Could they hold it together, or were they torn apart by the complex social dynamics, the matespritships, the Moira allegiances, the auspicisms, and kismecitudes that will surely plague your group along the way? You have little doubt they succeeded with flying colors. I forgot that there's fucking...
Kanaya thinking, wow, she's so cool.
I love the little RL, like...
Yeah, like she thinks that's her sign.
Yeah. You have little doubt their victory was because of their leader, the great heroine, the tentacle therapist. From what she recorded, it seems the group had very little knowledge of what they were getting into, and yet they appear to have been the only of their kind to have risen to the challenge. In a session stacked heavily against them, you were convinced her leadership was the difference. It would be nice to have the chance to talk to her. Alas, she's likely been dead for millennia. Only the incomplete record of a long-forgotten quest remains. On the other hand, if you were to discover her quest ended in failure, it might be somewhat disillusioning. But that thought never crossed your mind. Tavros, enter. Having narrowly dodged obliteration, you take your place as the Page of Breath in the land of sand and zephyr. And in time...
Tavros, go outside and look at what I built for you. You're going to flip.
Okay. I think this is probably meant to antagonize me.
What are you talking about? Look at my beautiful building. Don't you think it's about time someone got a little creative with this game?
Maybe.
Everyone always wants to do things the boring way. Didn't we make a truce, Tavros, that we would try to be less boring from now on? You don't want to break your truce with me, do you, Tavros?
No.
Great. Now get climbing.
Please don't read this as a boring thing, I hope. But it's physically impossible to do that, mostly.
Man, I knew it. Toria Snooze is back in action.
Why don't you, in like a not boring way, build more inclined surfaces like you did over there? Maybe you could color them with fun colors so you don't think they're boring and get angry at me some more.
I built that ramp because we were in a hurry to save your life, remember? A dead Tavros is even more boring than an alive and crippled... I'm reading the OG version. Is that a bad one?
No, that's in here too. It's not
Oh,
great, but it's
okay.
in here.
I don't know if I should say that.
You can skip over it.
She's so fucking mean, dude. God. A dead Tavros is even more boring than an alive Tavros by a slim margin. My stair structure is lovely, and I'm not changing it. Now hop out of your wheel device and get climbing. Fuck, that really caught me off guard. I got so scared.
Climbing. You're good.
I was like,
don't
no,
worry.
stop!
Hard stop, hard stop.
Oh my god. Or crawling. Whatever. Stop being so helpless. It's pathetic.
It will take a long time.
What's the rush? You're in the game, safe and sound. Look in the sky. Do you see any meteors? I sure don't.
But there are imps around, and I'll be sort of defenseless lying down on stairs.
Sigh. You did not just use that answer. That excuse. We both know you can commune with these things. Hey, why don't you psychically command them to carry you up? Oh my god, that is a great idea. Once again, leave it to Vriska to come up with the creative solutions.
Also, they pointed out, doesn't it say earlier that when Rose is fucking with, like fucking with the stuff, with John's house, that, like, stairs are more expensive than ramps? Vriska is specifically going out of her way for this.
Man.
Symphony, you're correct. That was, in fact, a plot point at the beginning. I wouldn't really. I want them to do that. I just don't understand why we can't do this the easy way.
What good would that do you? Whatever the purpose of this game is, it makes you work hard for it. That way, when you become stronger along the way and you are better prepared for whatever's next. Remember when we used to flarp together? It was the exact same principle. And that's why you were always outmatched. You were too soft and not well prepared. Nothing comes easy, Tavros. That is why we go through the trials in the brooding caverns when we are young. To make sure we are stronger when we come out. Do you remember the trials, Tavros?
Not very well, no.
Well, I do, and they were a bitch. But now that I think about it, it would make perfect sense if your trials were really easy by some mistake. That is why you're such a soggy phlegm sponge and why you got picked by such a sad, frail little Lucis.
One sec. I was just brought food.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But that's okay. It probably wasn't your fault. Just a bad break. You're lucky you have me as a server player, so I can challenge you and help you get strong. Now hop out of that seat and get climbing. I will deliver the device to you once you are at the top. Climb, Pupa, climb!
Maybe I should ask Tinkerbell about this. He's really smart now that he can talk.
No! You don't need help from your lame bull fairy. He is only holding you back.
He's my friend.
God, pathetic. This is getting frustrating. Why did I have to get stuck with... stuck with you? Good lord.
In our version, it
Why
says
did I have
this
to get
useless
stuck with
bastard.
Huh?
I don't know if it's. I'm imagining it. You got. There's a slur there.
Yeah, I'm reading the original version along with you so that I could...
Yeah, if you want to
Oh
look at
my
the
God.
screen, you can see the switch out. You should download that, by the way. Are you using the app?
No, I'm just reading it on Opera.
Okay. I will send you the link to the app and the plugin if need.
Every time it's a heart attack.
Yeah. The line here says, "Why did I have to get stuck with this useless bastard?"
Why did I have to get stuck with this useless bastard? Just my luck. Do you have any idea how inconvenient this is? Do you have any sympathy for what I'm dealing with here? You're so inconsiderate. You just sit there looking smug. It's infuriating to look at you. You haven't even thanked me or apologized for that matter.
Thanks, Vriska, for saving, my life. It sure was brave and heroic and pretty of you. Also, I am sorry from the bottom of my nook.
Seriously, how hard would that have been?
I'm sorry, your Vriska imitating Tavros is so funny.
It was really cute.
Also, I love just, man, Vriska's so cool. I hope she's not problematic. Okay, thanks, I guess. But sorry for what?
I also have food.
I really wish we had food.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for being useless. For being a useless shit, you ass. I don't know what?
You want me to apologize for being paralyzed?
Yes, say you're sorry.
I don't mean to be rude or boring, but that's ridiculous given the circumstances.
Bullshit! It's something called basic decency and civility, you fudge-blooded boar. Now get down on your useless wobbly knees and apologize.
No, I don't want to.
Apologize, pupa! Apologize! Say you're sorry for being such a useless shit! Whee!
Okay, why can she do this, but like Rose couldn't lift John on the bed? Like
Spurb update. Kind
Maybe because it has wheels and stuff?
maybe. Tavros, summon Rufio. Now she's done it. She's awoken the mighty inner fury that is Rufio!
Oh yeah, it's him.
But unfortunately, Rufio's not real. He's imaginary, a fake, like a made-up friend, the way fairies are. You continue to be sad and alone. Vriska. Whee!
Yay, I love tormenting this poor kid.
Can I mediate? He's got a stand.
Yes!
God.
Oh my god, I need to see that like drawn. Oh
So-
my god.
There's gotta be
Jojo
art
Rufio.
with like Tavros with Rufio as a stand.
Yes! Oh my god. That would
my
be fucking
God.
hilarious. Hey, what's your deal? Shouldn't you be helping me out of this jam instead of fussing with my plumbing?
Just presenting a floating reminder that Tavros will need plenty of inclined surfaces for his ascent.
That's silly. I made so many ramps you wouldn't even believe it. I specifically decided I wanted to build something ugly and boring. It is now the land of ramps and yawns.
He's reported otherwise.
That lousy snitch! Maybe I should take away his computer so he can't go crying to Fussy Fangs anymore.
Maybe I should upend this load gaper over your head.
No, don't!
I'm still learning the interface. It could happen accidentally at any moment.
I'm only trying to help him.
Think of another way to help.
Fine, I'll do something nice. I have an idea. I'll be right back. And for the record, I was going to do this anyway. I was just trying to make him a better player first.
Okay.
In the meantime, how about I serve my client player the way I think is best, and you can do the same for yours?
I thought I was. Vriska, scurry downstairs. Also, the dress incident isn't really on Kanaya. Kanaya just made a dress for her friend. She didn't know what it was going to be used for.
Oh, yeah. Poor Kanaya.
You make your way down to one of your innumerable loot strongholds, where you stash riches and gold and jewels and prizes plundered during your campaigns. There they are, your rocket boots. You must confess, you will find favor with just about any kind of footwear, as long as it's bright red. You would wear these striking boots even if they were broken pieces of junk, but as it happens, they work just fine. They're awesome. You know what? I want to make these for my Vriska cosplay. Because
Ooh, that would be cool.
that sounds so fun.
They are pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
I'd say go for it. They don't look too terribly difficult, you know?
Yeah, like you just get like base shoes and just add, like, put on some additions and bada bing bada boom. You got some fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah. Vriska, take them. Vriska, go back up.
Ugh, quit cleaning up after me! You are so ridiculous!
Vriska, get code. Vriska, send code. Tavros, alchemize. Tavros, fly, pupa.
Fly!
And again, in time. Tavros, lead fearsome entourage into ruins. Tavros, confer with teammate. Yes, another piece fits. We are making some strict progress on this puzzle.
That's cool, I guess.
So, where do you think is the next one?
I don't know. Probably buried in the stupid sand somewhere like all the others.
Sorry, I'm crunching. I wish we got to see like more of the like temple puzzles and stuff.
Yeah.
I just imagine that like oh god. Every Spurbland has like fucking Breath of the Wild style temple puzzles that you do occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I really do wish we could have seen more of like how like the actual game progressed, you know?
Yeah.
mean,
My
they do, but,
stand,
like-
Rufio. Wait, let me do this as a tower. So, my stand, Rufio, allows me to manipulate any living creature within 50 meters. It just seems that you've already fallen for my trap, John Sif Eggstar. Insane.
Really good. Tons of egg star.
God.
Beautiful.
The world would be a terrifying, harrowing place if John Egbert got his hand on a stand arrow.
Oh God.
Okay, that's mostly what I was thinking too, but it suddenly doesn't sound like you think the puzzle is cool.
The puzzle sucks! All these puzzles suck! If I have to help you put one more dumb slab of boring rock into another stupid wall indentation, I'm going to put an indentation in my desk with my face!
But it looks like a frog, and that's kind of fun.
Snore. These puzzles are for wigglers. I solved way better puzzles than this in my heyday as Mindfang. Oh look, some ruins. Oh look, another mysterious recess in the wall. I wonder if something fits in there. It probably just opens up a secret passage to more wall indentations. I am so over this puzzle.
But they're necessary to solve, aren't they? To find new magic artifacts and things and learn more about the lore of this land.
Tavros, let me let you in on a little secret about the lore of your land. It's boring! The minds of your consorts are very soft and impressionable, as easily manipulated as all those imps you've been bossing around. I've picked apart their tiny little lizard brains and seen through all the smoke and mirrors of their riddles. I have gotten to the truth they are guarding, the great big mystery behind this planet. And you know what it is, Tavros?
No.
It's bullshit! Meaningless, boring, fanciful bullshit wrapped in flowery poems to keep you guessing. It all leads to one thing anyway, and that's what we should put our attention on. Real gamers cut to the chase. They power through all the nonsense and go for the gold. They cheat, Tavros. It's time you learned to start cheating.
I thought I kind of was cheating by making friends with the monsters.
Well, it's a good start. You are bending the rules and getting stuff done. Okay, I will admit, I am fairly impressed with your progress so far, even though you still probably haven't even killed a single enemy.
No.
No, don't bother. I know you haven't. But maybe that's okay. Maybe it's just your style, and your real strength is surrounding yourself with allies who are much stronger than you. Like me. I'm sure there is more than one way up the Escha ladder. In your case, probably the only way is to roll gently up the Escha ramp. The path of the invalid.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think it's time to stop fucking around. You need to be challenged more. I have been designing a quest for you that should test your true limits.
Oh, is that what you were doing all this time?
Yes.
I mean, not that I don't appreciate it, but don't you have your own quest to do?
Yeah, well, after she got me in the game, Kanaya just left me in the lurch, probably because she's dealing with her own crisis now. Which is just as well because I was starting to get nannied hard. You wouldn't even believe it.
Nannied.
So I had some time to kill. I drew you a map.
Whoa.
Here, take a look. It marks what will be your new destination, where you will find the ultimate challenge.
Tavros, look at map. Where does it go?
I have determined from your consorts that there is a terrible monster deep underground. It guards a hoard of treasure bigger than either of us can imagine. It's called a denizen, and it's the boss of your whole planet. Tavros, you will go and face your denizen.
Won't that be, too difficult?
It will be the most powerful adversary you have ever met. But you can handle it. I believe in you.
Thanks. I mean, I respect that you have lots of piratey bravado about stuff, and you type fast about it. But I think this is foolish and nonsensical. I will probably just get killed realistically.
Maybe. Maybe that's the risk you take by being a brave adventurer. But it is a good opportunity to apply your cunning. Maybe you can rally a huge army to bend at your will and overwhelm the monster? Who knows? It's up to you. This is it, Tavros. It's time to sink or swim.
I should get Kanaya's advice, or maybe Karkat, since he is the leader.
No! Oh, God, every time. Always going and getting to others to bail you out. Anyway, Kanaya is missing in action, and Karkat has his head up his nook with his very stabby hate friend. Neither can help you.
It's just hard to figure out if you really think this is a good idea strategically, or if it's just more of the thing where you harass me but sound excited about it.
Tavros, I know nobody believes me about this. Probably not even a gullible dope like you. Believes me about this? Yeah, probably not even a gullible dope like you. But I actually care about your advancement as a player. Everything I have done has been to make you stronger.
Okay, I still don't know what to believe about that.
Ugh, you are useless. I'm done talking about this. Now shut up and point that cherry vehicle of yours toward that X on the map. Next stop, Gate 7. Let's go. This isn't optional. You know very well that I can make you go to that gate whether you want to or not. But I would rather it not have to come to that. What will it be? Advance or advance?
Okay, I will go.
Oh, one last thing. Equip your boy Skylark outfit. This will be Pupa's last stand. I mean, sit.
Tavros, point cherry vehicle towards X on map. You proceed through what seems to be your second gate into the land of maps and treasure. The Thief of Light lies in wait.
Oh boy.
Also, this is so pretty. This is so pretty.
It is very pretty.
Eh.
Vriska, wake up. Oh my! It appears Pupa Pan himself has flown through your window while you were asleep. How exciting! Surely he is here to take you away on the adventure of a lifetime. He is more dreamy and heroic than you ever imagined. But what's this? It seems the legendary boy Skylark has misplaced his shadow. He is looking everywhere for it to no avail. He is having a devil of a time. What with being paralyzed from the waist down and all, he clearly needs your help. Vriska, help Pupa find his find Shadow. Pupa, you truly are a silly goose. Your shadow has been trapped underneath your useless torso the whole time. Honestly, where else would it be, you stupid sack of shit? Of course, the secret to reuniting with your shadow is to get up and walk around and play and dance and frolic. Your shadow will surely join in your gaiety. But it appears Pupa has lost the use of his legs. There will be no frolicking in this young man's future. Unless... Vriska, apply special stardust. Everyone knows that just a pinch of special stardust along with a happy thought will allow any boy to get up and walk again. Everyone knows this because it is the classic tale, Pupa Pan. Young Pupa flies through the window of a fairy girl's respite block, falls on the floor, and has trouble getting up like an enormous pansy. The fairy girl then helps him walk again, and in return, he teaches her to fly. Even though she probably already knows how to fly, because she's a fairy. They fly out of the window together and have magical adventures for many sweeps thereafter. To be honest, you hardly know a damn thing about Pupa Pan, but you do not care. Pupa remains as pathetic and useless as ever. The stardust did nothing, probably because it is just glittery powder with no magical properties whatsoever and is basically bullshit. Because, in case it wasn't clear, magic isn't real, and neither are miracles. Or, it could just be that Pupa has failed to have a happy thought. Your duty is clear. You will have to make him have happy thoughts. Vriska, make Pupa have happy thoughts.
Girl, you cannot.
Vriska... the ketamine fairy. Thank you, Bone Jones.
Oh my god.
Kanaya, deal with your own crisis. Whew, crisis resolved. It was no doubt harrowing and suspenseful. But in the meantime, you have left your client player in the lurch. Ideally, she has not gotten herself into too much trouble. And ideally, the dramatic irony has not gotten so thick you can draw a dotted line on it with a tube of lipstick and cut it in half with a chainsaw. Kanaya, return to serving client. I remember someone specifically making an art of this panel where Kanaya is just looking horizontally at the screen and is just like, I don't know what's on that screen, but boy, am I mad about it.
Yeah.
God. So that's why she had you make this dress for her? And you just went along with it like a sucker? Ugh, you were such an idiot. Is someone gonna do mother spray?
There, sweetheart.
There we go. Kanaya, it's hard. Being a kid and growing up, it's hard, and nobody understands.
When I read this for the first time, I was like, "Help, bro."
Honestly. Try to understand. The problem is that when the subject of troll romance is broached, our sparring human intellects instantly assume the most integrating posture of surrender imaginable. But we will do our best to understand regardless. Humans have only one form of romance. Oh my god. Alright, you guys ready to go deep into troll romance? Because this is the part. This is the part.
Here we go.
Humans have only one form of romance, and though we consider it a complicated subject spanning a wide range of emotions, social conventions, and implications for reproduction, it is ultimately a superficial slice of what trolls consider the full body of romantic experience. Our concept of romance, in spite of its capacity to fill our art and literature and rule our individual destinies like little else, is still just that. A singular, linear concept, a concept usually denoted by a single symbol: heart. Troll romance is more complicated than that. Troll romance needs 4 symbols. Their understanding of romance is divided into halves, and halved again, producing 4 quadrants: the flush quadrant, the colliginous quadrant, the pale quadrant, and the ashen quadrant. Each quadrant is grouped by the half they share, whether horizontally or vertically, depending on the overlapping properties of one examines. The sharpest dichotomy from an emotional perspective is drawn between red romance and black romance. Red romance, comprised of the flushed and pale quadrants, is a form of romance rooted strongly in positive emotions. Black romance, with its colliginous and ashen quadrants, is rooted in the strongly negative. On the other hand, the vertical bifurcation has to do with the purpose of the relationship, regardless of the emotions behind it. Those quadrants which are concupiscent are flushed and colliginous. The flushed and colliginous have to do with facilitating the elaborate reproductive cycle of trolls. Those which are conciliatory, the pale and ashen, would be more closely likened to platonic relationships by human standards. There are many parallels between human relationships and the various facets of troll romance. Humans have words to describe relationships of a negative nature or of a platonic nature, and the difference is, for humans, those relationships would never be conceptually grouped with romance. Establishing those sort of relationships for humans is not driven by the same primal forces that drives our tendencies to couple romantically. But for trolls, those primal forces involve themselves in the full palette of these relationships: red or black, torrid or friendly. Trolls typically feel strongly compelled to find balance in each quadrant and seek gratifying relationships that each describes. Let's go, romance class, God. The challenge is particularly torturous for young trolls who must reconcile with the wide range of contradictory emotions associated with this matrix, while understanding the nature of their various romantic urges for the first time. Of course, young humans have this challenge too, but for trolls, the challenge is fourfold. Examine flush quadrant. When 2 individuals find themselves in the flush quadrant together, they are said to be matesprits. Matespritship is the closest parallel to the human concept of romance trolls have. It plays the role in the troll's reproductive cycle, just as it does for humans. This is pretty obvious. Not much more needs to be said about this. Moving right along. Examine colliginous quadrant. When a pair of adversaries delve into this quadrant, they become each other's kismesis, and one of the concupiscent quadrants, it plays a role in procreation as well. There is no particularly good human translation for this concept. The closest would be an especially potent arch rivalry. For instance, human players would never be able to adequately diagnose the relationship between the queen and her archagent, but troll players could immediately place it as a dead ringer for kismesitude. They would think they were all pretty stupid for not getting it, and they would be right. Trolls have a complicated reproductive cycle. It's probably best not to examine in much detail. The need to seek out concupiscent partners comes with more urgency than typical reproductive instincts. When the Imperial drones come knocking, you had better be able to supply genetic material to each of his filial pales. If you have nothing to offer, he will kill you without hesitation. The genetic material, without going into much detail, is a combinative genetic mix from the matesprit and kismesis pairs, respectively. The pales are all offered to the mother grub, who can only receive such pre-combined material. She then combines all of it into one incestuous slurry and begins her brooding. This doesn't mean the initial combination was for naught. However, in the slurry, more dominant genes rise to the fore, while the more recessive find less representation in the brood. Especially strong matesprit and kismesis pairings yield more dominant genetic material. The more powerful the complement or potent the rivalry, the more dominant the genes. The troll reproduction sure is weird. We all take a moment to lament how pedestrian the human reproductive system is, and further lament the phrase incestuous slurry the phrase incestuous slurry is not a feature of common parlance in human civilization. Examine Ashen Quadrant.
Not a good one.
Not great. I hate the interaction that just happened in chat. Symphony put, the cum buckets, and Bone Jones put, from SpongeBob?
No.
Ugh.
You better come in that bucket, you know what I mean? I hate that. I hate it here. I hate it here. I want to go home.
This quadrant involves a particular type of three-way relationship of black romantic nature. Falling on the conciliatory side, it has no bearing on the reproductive cycle, except for indirect ramifications. When two trolls are locked in a feud or some otherwise contentious relationship, one can intervene and become their auspicious. The auspicious mediates between the two, playing the role of a peacekeeper, preventing the feud from boiling over into a fully colliginous rivalry. Since such lesser feuds are quite common among trolls, there is a significant need for auspicizing properties. Without the parties, Without them, too many ashen feuds would become colliginous and begin to conflict with other exclusive kismesis relationships, leading to a great deal of social complexity and sore feelings, even more so than black romance usually involves. Without auspicism, the result would be widespread black infidelity. Without autism, the relationships each quadrant describes tend to be malleable, if not volatile, especially on the concupiscent half, where more torrid emotions reside. It doesn't take much to flip the switch and transmute black rom feelings to red rom, and vice versa. In many cases, one party will have red feelings while the other has black, but it will often be the case that one party's feelings will swap to match the other's, since there is no quadrant which naturally accommodates such a disparity. But thereafter, it is not uncommon for the two to toggle between red and black in unison now and then. These scenarios naturally result in both red and black infidelities. This sort of relationship volatility is why conciliatory relationships are an important part of troll romance. An auspicious can stabilize particularly turbulent relationships. If the auspice fails to mediate properly, or has no interest in the role, or perhaps has a different romantic intentions, him/herself altogether, then the relationship often quickly deteriorates into one of an especially hostile and torrid nature. There are many outside factors and influences tugging and pulling these relationships in different directions, and unlike humans who have very orderly, simple, straightforward romantic relationships without exception, trolls exist in a state of almost perpetual confusion and generally have no idea what the hell is going on. Being confused by troll relationships is one thing we do have in common, though. Examine Pale Quadrant. This quadrant presides over Moira allegiance, the other conciliatory relationship. A reasonable human translation would be the concept of a soulmate, but in a more platonic sense, and with a more specific social purpose. Trolls are a very angry and violent race. Some are more hot-tempered and dangerous than others, to the extent that if left to their own devices, they would present a serious threat to society, or even to themselves. Such trolls will have an instinctive pale attraction to to a more even-tempered troll, who may become their Moirail. The Moirail is obliged to pacify the other, to function as the better half. The two partners in a strong pale relationship will serve to balance and complement each other's emotional profiles, and thus allow their other relationships to be more successful. It is often ambiguous, especially amongst young trolls, whether a bond formed between an acquaintance is a true Moira allegiance, or the usual variety of platonic involvement. Furthermore, romantic intentions of a more flush nature can often be mistaken for paler leanings, such to the frustration of the suitor. But some pale pairings, as the one above, will be strikingly obvious to all who know them. And yet, others will seem to have been hatched for each other. Wait, more troll romance exposition, please! God, you just can't get enough of this, can you? That would have been a great point for the transition out of this illustrated sociological study, but if you insist. Now, see, what's going on here is... it's perfectly simple. When the full matrix of troll romance is in action, we have, hey, why don't you figure it out? We should be an expert on all this by now. Anyway. I hate that this genuinely makes sense. I've been in Homestuck too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like...
It computes, unfortunately.
It has been 10 years that Homestuck has been in my life, and I unfortunately understand this fully. Great.
God, it hurts because like there are some times where I genuinely see like something in a TV show and I'm like, oh, they're so Moirails or they're so Kismesis. And I'm
No,
like,
exactly.
Use that. Nobody says that.
Between you and me, it's honestly one of my favorite fucking pastimes.
I love like looking at regular normal person media and just thinking, oh, they're so Kismesis, or like they're so like Moirails. Like,
I mean, even the classic, okay, hear me out. Even the classic human rom-com tropes have these fucking quadrants baked into them. The protagonist likely has some sort of antagonist who is a threat to their potential or current mateship, and that main protagonist usually has a pacifying party who basically is playing the Moirail role. Humans fucking have these concepts. I will die on this hill.
have you watched Land of the Lustrous by chance, Pearls?
Yes.
Okay, like Bort and Daya are like are vacillating like red pale.
God, straight up, dude.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm glad you understand.
Yeah, you lost me, but
I
probably.
agree 100%.
Yeah.
But it's also
Wait,
taking
no,
into
Rose
the
is
fact that, like,
nodding,
realizing
so-
what you just said. Normal people don't fucking say shit like that.
Exactly. Oh.
Yeah, I think they're so. What did you say?
Vacillating red pale.
Yeah, I think they're so vacillating red pale. Oh my god. Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? What?
Also, you don't think I could put the Santa Claus in quadrants? Dog, Santa and Jack Frost are Kismesis in the Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's literally what that is. It's a fucking rivalry, okay? I mean, it's not a very good one in the end, if one can beat the other after all, but I mean, who's perfect?
Jesus
Exactly.
and Judas, the OG Kismesitude.
Not even.
God. One time I was listening to a D&D podcast with a friend, and these wizard dudes formed a textbook Moira Legions, literally shoosh-papping his wizard friend to keep him from basically going grimdark. That's so textbook.
God, no, because also it rots your fucking brain because I've been playing Kingdom Hearts and I literally said, like, cause like I understood Naminé to the point where I was like, oh, so she's basically just like this world's Andrew Hussey or something, and they were like, fucking basically, but I hate that you say that.
I
say
hate
shit
that
like
you're
that.
correct.
It's
I hate that
okay.
you're correct about that.
I was like, so that's that's just like, that's what she is. And they were like, yes, God, but fucking why, man? And I was like, oh, are like nobody's like paradox selves? Is that what they are? I think I'm broken. I think something's wrong, man.
God. Insane.
Oh, Lord.
Later, our troll hero would try to explain this to our human hero, attempting to convey all of the nuance of troll romance through a nearly verbatim recitation of the preceding excerpts. He would try to describe how rich and textured troll romantic comedies were compared to the one-dimensional schlock of our human cinematic counterparts. He would barely scratch the surface of Troll Will Smith's virtuosity with the delicate lattice of troll romance, as he would assist in the bumbling fudge-blood troll Kevin James through the interwoven minefield briar patch of red rom and black rom entanglements, all while stiffing through his own prickly romantic situations and ultimately learning the true meaning of hate and pity. But would they succeed before the Imperial drone came knocking with his thirsty pails at the ready? Yes, they would. But John didn't understand any of this because he's a moron, and he wouldn't shut up about his awful bullshit Earth movies. He would just go on and on about that garbage. Also, I was talking with Bone Jones in chat like the other day, and we were talking about the fact that when you become a celebrity on Alternia, do you get to choose your name again? Do you get to have like a celebrity name? Because like Troll Will Smith, like that doesn't match the 6'6". Like
Who knows, man? Maybe they do. Maybe it's like, oh, this is my celebrity persona, what I will be going by. Or some shit. I don't know.
yeah. God. I'm glad I brought it up right as he was typing it in chat, too. This has happened twice today, because it was once with Symphony and me both bringing up our friend with the Scottish Aridin, and now again with Bone Jones. But if there was one theme to be hammered through his thick skull, it would be the troll's cultural preoccupation with romantic destiny. Yes, the romantic landscape is rife with false starts and miscues and infidelities, red and black. But every troll believes strongly that each quadrant holds one and only one true pairing for them, and it is just a matter of time before the grind is filled with auspicious matchups through the mysterious channels of troll serendipity. In short, their belief is that for each quadrant, there exists a pair or triad of trolls somewhere in the cosmos that were made for each other. Wow, another great transition! You wonder if it'll stick this time. You have no choice but to take a stab at the rare and extremely dangerous ×2 transition combo. Attempt ×2 transition combo. Looks like it worked. Who is this? So who is this guy anyway? Your name is Aridin Ampora. Aridin, do something awesome. Wait for it. Wait. There she blows. The absolute fucking beam that thing fires is insane.
It's like fucking just casually has a railgun.
Honestly. Also, I didn't realize Alternia Bound album ended so quick already. Fish food. Okay, that guy's pretty much squared away. What about her? Enter name. Your name is Feffrey Peashes. Feffrey, do something adorable. I don't know how Aridin no-scopes a whale and still looks boring. God.
Rude.
God, it is horrifying how massive Glub Glub is.
It's not okay.
Ugh. Horrifying.
Jeez, dude.
That thing is like the size of New York.
The size of New York.
Yeah.
Goodson, I was worried if it was as big as Texas. God.
Yeah, exactly.
Whew, you
Hey,
almost
at least
got me
it's
there.
not the size of Jupiter.
God.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. With the official height chart from the Requiem Cafe, you could theoretically calculate Glub Glub's actual size.
Oh.
I will attempt to do this later.
Really?
I'm going to. Next stream, you guys better be ready for a Glub Glub actual size
Analysis.
analysis. That should keep her quiet for a while. At least until she dies. Aridin, go home. That should keep her happy for a while, and make a freshly orphaned troll somewhere pretty sad. Aridin,
Aw.
examine block.
Yeah, I forgot that like some of the Lucai is just like he just killed someone's dad or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez.
You conveniently return to your respite block so that we may study your variety of interests. This was very considerate of you. Flowing through your veins is nearly the richest blood on the hemospectrum has to offer. Penultimate on the scale. As such, you are a sea dweller, a subrace of trolls distinct from the commoners by mutation and habitat, a caste which rules over the entire species. But ruling, in your view, is not enough. You have an overpowering genocide complex, and have made it your sworn duty to kill all land dwellers. You have amassed resources and deadly weaponry from around the world for this ambition through many sweeps of extreme role-playing, while pursuing a working doomsday device which will bring Armageddon to all those on the surface. Haven't had much luck with that, but maybe tonight's your night. You hold a fascination for military history and legendary conquerors. You have dubiously modeled your profile and exploits after the most notorious figures and their stories, which are bristling with the glory of victory and the sting of defeat and political machinations and romantic intrigue. It is an image you are careful to craft through exaggerated emotional theatrics, and your penchant for mass murder notwithstanding, people tend to regard you as a bit of a tool. You also like magic, even though you know it to be fake, like a made-up friend, the way wizards are. Made up, make-believe, fakey fake fakes. It's still fun, though. Your troll tag is Caligula's?
Caligula's aquarium. Yeah.
Okay, that first word was just Caligula's aquarium. And you speak with a very weird sort of wavy sound and accent. I'm not doing it. You hold off on doing anything for the moment on account of courtesy to fellow royalty. Thefri, examine block. On the subject of courtesy, you have also returned to your block so we can get a better look at you. Again, quite considerate. Royalty sure is civilized. You are also a sea dweller. You have the most noble blood possible, the only of your kind known to possess it, and the only to share it with Glub Glub, a deep deep sea monster, also known as the Rift's carbuncle, emissary to the horror terrors, or in more hush-toned, speaker of the vast glub. This makes you the heir apparent for Alternian rulership, which ordinarily would place you in considerable jeopardy. Her imperious condescension would steer the flagship from the fleet and make an attempt on your life herself, if not for the for the protection of your monstrous Lucis, and if not forewarned of your race's extinction by the whispers of that Lucis. You would have big plans for the throne, all the plans, all of them. You would redefine what it means to be cold in troll society. Under your rule, it would mean caring for the unfit and infirm rather than exterminating them, and you have put this idea into practice by culling the fauna of the deep. You tend to wild and beautiful aquatic hoofbeasts, grooming and feeding them daily. You capture and cage cuttlefish by the thousand for their own good, and also because they are funny and colorful and you love them. They often swim through the bars of their cages, but that is fine. You run your whole place as a sort of wildlife adoption facility, and if the wildlife's need for care is dubious at best, even if the wildlife's need for care is dubious at best, and the practice really just amounts to an elaborate role-playing scenario, it's still fun though. You would also look forward to using your reign to unite the two races. You were told you would do this one day by your Lucis, even if it does contradict her message of extinction. Oh well, you suppose not all prophecies can come true. Your troll tag is Cuttlefish Color, and you have a hard time not getting really excited about practically everything. What will you both do? Also, I didn't realize that, like, her wanting to, 10 minutes behind and here Land of the Lustrous. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. But, yeah, I totally didn't realize that, like, the way, like, the way that Before Us is, like, Before Us, or Bephorus, or however the fuck you want to describe it, you want to pronounce it, they, like, their way that culling is in their society is the way that Pfeffrey wanted to define what culling meant. Because culling in Before in society was,
Taking care of each other.
Yeah, it was literally, like, taking care of those who, like, couldn't care for themselves, essentially.
In my opinion, it was kind of to an extreme because the definition of, like, those who can't care for themselves were just, like, a regular-ass functioning rust blood. You know what I mean? Like, it was
Yeah.
a little fucking much. Like, it was a nice thought, I guess, but, in practice,
But then again, the same can be said for culling the unworthy in regular Alternian society.
well, duh. I'm not saying I fucking prefer the fucking genocide.
Aridin and Pfeffrey, do something ridiculous. Yes. Fuck yes. Hell fucking yes. Aridin, bother Pfeffrey. Are you doing both?
We can.
Do you want to? Because you were really committed to the bit.
Fairy,
I am pretty committed to the bit. Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I did fucking say those words. So, I feel like everyone's going to think I'm a coward if I back out now. So I'm not going to. Let's go. Pfeff, hey. Glub.
Glub glub.
Yeah.
Also, move your mic away from your mouth a little bit. You're breathing on it heavily.
No. Yeah.
What is it?
What?
I'm wondering if you can forgo the exaggerated emotional theatrics for once and actually tell me what's on your mind.
Nothing's on my mind. Well, why can't I just fucking talk and glub at you for a reason I don't have? Well, fine, but you don't want to hear it.
Yes, I do. We are supposed to talk to each other. That is what Moira's are for.
Huh. Whatever.
Glub, sigh. Will you take the chip off your nub and tell me what's the matter?
Yeah, well, okay. Since we are the palest of pals a guy could ever ask for, I will tell you. Even though you will only humor me as usual, since you don't agree with my agenda. Any of my agendas, really. None of the agendas. None of them.
Are you fretting over another one of these dumb contraptions?
See, more condescension. You are going to make one hell of an empress.
No, I'm not! That is beside the point. None of your plots to kill the land dwellers ever work out, and every doomsday device you get your hands on turns out to be a piece of junk.
So, I got to keep trying. That's how all the great military masterminds became great through upright perseverance.
I think deep down you stack these plots against you, so you fail because you know it's wrong.
It isn't wrong. I'm not going to explain it to you again. At this point, all you need to know is it's important to me. And I'm doing it for us. I mean, our kind. Nobody understands. Not even you.
This is the last time I will say this. We are not better than anybody. Glub!
Push. Hemospectrum begs to differ.
If you are sickened by them, as you say, why do you spend so much time on land? You can't have the sort of affinity for our kind that you profess if you only spent, what, a few days underwater, maybe, in your whole life?
Well, whatever. I have to keep an eye on them up here. It's all about tactics.
What about your friends? Do you ever think about them? If they are beneath you, then they have to die too. And I know you like talking to some of them. You say you hate them, but I think you are pretending.
History is full of cases where conquerors consort with members of the enemy in a mannerly way before wiping them out, even going as far as growing fond of some. It's only civilized.
I have a fishy feeling that this stupid doomsday machine thing is just another excuse to consort with someone in particular.
All your feelings are fishy. Glub, 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 glub.
Don't you glub at me in that tone of glub with me, mister!
I'll glub in whatever dumbass bubbly sounding fish noise I want to glub.
Oh shit! You are angling for so much trouble now!
Okay, please, let's just not get into the whole fucking fish pun thing again, okay? Like we get it. We are nautically themed.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why she ignores me, I guess. She's just bored with me. We had it all set up for her to give me this thing tonight, and that probably doesn't even work, but yeah, maybe that wasn't the point. I mean, you think we have a pretty good rivalry going, right? Or at least had. It was pretty fucking bitter and contentious for a while there. There was some good chemistry. I don't know what happened.
I guess? I wouldn't really know. Sometimes people are just drift away, I think. Or just aren't as into the quadrant as the other one wants to be. So, you really think your feelings for her run that dark?
It doesn't matter. Like I said, she's bored shitless. I guess I'm not as good an adversary as I thought.
That is so ridiculous! Any girl would be lucky to have a cosmesis as diabolical as you, especially that one. Who knows what her problem is? She has issues.
Well, okay. Thanks for saying so.
You know, I'm not sure why we never talk about our romantic aspirations. We should more often. It's kind of exciting.
Shrug.
Probably because you fill your gossip quota with your nubby horned bro. You leave nothing left to talk about with your dear sweet Moirail. We're supposed to help each other with that stuff too, remember?
Maybe. Seems kinda odd, though.
Your stupid fishy face is what's odd. Have you ever thought about that?
Fine. Well, those are my stupid feelings, but what about yours? Seems to me like you get along too well with everybody to be harboring any black sentiments.
Yeah. Scroll.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody I feel that way about. Maybe I'm just not old enough to have those feelings yet. We are still pretty young, you know.
Yeah.
So, okay, those are your black leanings. What about red, Aridin?
Oh, God.
Is there a lucky lady you are waxing scarlet for? Or a lucky fellow? Tell me! Don't pretend you're all embarrassed suddenly.
Okay, Fifth. This is none of your damn business. I gotta go. Be back later when it's time to play.
Aridin, go get a beverage.
We did it.
I believed in you.
Thank you.
Another emotionally exhausting conversation. Too many feelings and problems. Couldn't be any clearer to you. You and this sea princess have splashed down hard into the Moirail zone. And now you don't know which way is upward. Perhaps tonight you will reveal your true feelings towards her and these exaggerated emotional theatrics once and for all. One way or another, you need a stiff drink. But, not this swell. You're not that desperate. Aridin, check fridge. You pay a visit to what the common land dwellers refer to as a thermal hole, instead of the more aristocratic and especially esoteric and alien-sounding term, a refrigerator. Aridin, open it. A bunch of unbelievably shitty wands tumble out. Of course, you knew these were in here. You're not even sure why you looked. Feffrey, go get a beverage. Another emotionally exhausting conversation. Too many feelings and problems. That guy, talk about a high maintenance Moirail. Perhaps tonight you will reveal your true feelings towards him and end these exaggerated emotional theatrics one way or another. You need a sugary drink. Underwater.
Club!
Feffrey, disarm. You decide to unwind and take your mind off the drama for a while before starting the game. You nearly forgot this is going to be an exciting night. Everything you were about to do next is exciting. It is always exciting. You are excited. You unequipped dons Intante, a golden double double culling fork, a legendary weapon reserved for royalty, and generally only used for ceremonial purposes. Eridan, disarm. You unequip Ahab's crosshairs, which is yet another legendary weapon, about as powerful as your kind Abstratus will allow. You plundered it from a ghost ship during a particularly challenging campaign. It was the same old gambling nets ship from which your accomplice at the time also plundered a set of extraordinarily powerful dice. You almost feel sorry for the adversaries you will face tonight. Oh, okay. I get it. I see. It's Poseidon, because it's Psy. PSI. I didn't. Hi. That's funny. I'm dumb. Anyway. Where was it? Unless one of them links in the prototyping chain includes something especially huge and monstrous. But really, what are the odds of that happening? Eridan, bother Vriska. On the subject of your old accomplice/rival, you guess you'll try talking to her one more time, even though you know she won't answer. You know she's bored shitless with you and your drama. You are almost starting not to care about this stupid doomsday device, which probably won't even work. She probably knows you know it won't work. She has probably put all the pieces together and knows it was an elaborate ruse to be in cahoots with her again. And she just went along with it, playing you for a chump. You were such an idiot. Yeah, see? No answer. Bored shitless. Just like you thought. She has much hotter irons in the fire than you these days. But it wasn't that long ago that you were the hottest iron. At the height of your prowess as sea grifts, Marquis Mindfang and Orphaner Dualscar were in alliance, an unmatched terror. Hi. Dyslexia's hidden. And in competition, unbridled tempest. Either way, spoils were typically traded and shared. No levels were left for anyone else to gain. None of the levels. She would have the victims of your conquest walk the plank, while you would reap the custodial spoils. And while yet another partook in, not in revelry, but necessity. She had to keep her her fed, to keep her calm, to keep her terrible voice down. Look at this very, very tiny, like, Fev.
Oh my god.
She's so cute.
That is, I cannot
love
zoom
Pfeffery.
in. She's like 2 pixels. Pfeffery's great. I like Pfeffery.
I think she's my favorite.
Pfeffery, I remember there was someone who used to be in VOFT who just had a fucking, like, hatred for Pfeff for some reason. I have no idea. I think they were
She's
just
so
like,
silly. Why?
I think they were just like an Eridan simp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's something.
Yeah. If she were to raise it above a whisper, trolls would begin dying. First, the lesser bloods, those more physically susceptible. If she raised it to a shout, all on the planet would die, land and sea dwellers alike. And if she were ever to get really upset, she might release the vast glub, a psychic shock wave that would exterminate every troll in the galaxy.
Jesus.
I love everyone reacting to Eridan simp negatively. I'm glad we're all on the same page there. But yeah, no, they were an Eridan simp, and like they fucking were like, yeah, no, Fefri is horrible. She's such a bitch. She was so mean to Eridan.
How sweet. I
And
love her.
and just like they definitely were a person.
Oh, Lord. An interaction you had?
Interaction I had. In
Yeah.
truth, it would be all too easy to solve the land dweller problem once and for all. You just need to lighten up on the feeding schedule for a while. Maybe you'd be a little too busy to bother with that hassle for once. Or maybe you could happen to be off your game for a spell. It happens, even to the best sometimes. But nah, it would make her upset. More emotions, more problems. That's all you need. Sometime later. The Witch of Life takes her place in the land of dew and glass. I love that it's just a fucking, like, glass, like a little fishbowl, essentially.
It's so pretty. I love her.
Fefri, report to Eridan. Oh, the poor cuttlefish.
Hmm. Whew!
Fef, are you in?
Yeah.
That took forever. I was getting worried, kinda.
Yes, it was a pretty close call and got kind of complicated. But Solix finally came through, and now I believe the full chain is complete.
Man, that guy. He's a fucking drama machine, and it's fucking pathetic.
Your stupid fishy face is the drama machine that does nothing but whine and glub.
Fuck, sorry.
Anyway, you shouldn't say that about him. He is a hero and he saved my life.
Yeah, sorry. I was just really worried and stressed out. I thought you were dead. And I didn't even get to thank you for saving my life or really for anything. And I just spent all this time here worrying and thinking about stuff. And I decided I have something I want to tell you. That I've been meaning to get off my nub for a while now.
Oh, really? That's good. Actually, I have something I have been meaning to say to you too.
Whoa. Really? What is it? You go first.
Okay. But this isn't easy to say.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. Maybe I will understand more than you think. We might even be saying the same thing.
Okay, I hope so. I think now that we are both in this game and have left our world behind, and you can no longer pose the danger to our people that you had always planned to, I think it is not really necessary for me to be your Moirail anymore.
Whoa. Wait, what?
I'm really sorry, Eridan. It has just been so hard looking after you and keeping you out of trouble. It has taken its toll, and honestly, I am really exhausted.
Fuck. This isn't what... I don't know. I wasn't expecting this at all. I'm not sure I can handle this.
I'm sorry. It will be the best for both of us. We can just sort of be regular friends instead.
No. Please don't. Look, I'm being serious here. Don't do this. I won't even use my weird accent while I type. Okay, so you know I'm being really dead serious and honest about this.
Okay. I am being serious and honest too. See?
Okay, good. Are you sure you aren't being hasty about this? You've just been through a lot. I mean, we are supposed to be fated to be Moirails, aren't we? Isn't that how it works? You can't just throw all that away because you're sick of me.
I am not sick of you, Aridin. I still really like you. In order to be destined for more religions, both people have to be on board, don't you think? But I cannot do it anymore. So I think it just wasn't meant to be all along. And really, you just don't need me anymore. You are free to do as you wish. We both are. I can't look after you anymore.
I didn't ever need anyone to look after me. I was totally fucking fine. My ambitions were noble, and really none of your fucking business, quite frankly, your majesty. And the only reason I put up with sticking my flipper in this fucking shithole quadrant with you was what? Never mind.
Tell me!
Okay, fine. I apologize for losing my shit over this. I was just caught off guard is all. But maybe it's a good thing, really. Actually, I might be proposing the same thing, to be honest.
Oh?
Yeah. Fef, have you thought about, since you don't want to be pale with me no more, the possibility of some other type of arrangement with me?
What do you mean?
I mean, something a bit more kind of reddish, like brighter red.
No, I hadn't thought about it.
Okay, well, what do you think about it now that you're thinking about it?
I really don't know about that.
Why not? I thought you said you liked me.
I do, but I don't know if it's really in that way.
Couldn't it be, though? Don't you think there's room in your collapsing and expanding bladder-based aquatic vascular system for those feelings?
I've never had a chance to consider anything like that. I have just spent all my time worrying about you and trying to keep you from killing everybody or hurting yourself. It took all my energy. I don't think I have anything left for those feelings either.
Oh, God.
What?
I'm the biggest fucking idiot who ever lived. I can't believe I just opened up to you like a chump when I knew it was coming. I am one sad fucking brine sucker. Over-emotional, sappy trash. You're right, I'm not better than anybody. I'm worse than anybody. Everybody. All the bodies.
Stop! God! Will you just clam up for once in your life? Always carping and carping and carping! You go completely overboard with your emotions, always looking to reel in drama wherever you can. I am up to my gills in it. I just can't salmon the strength in them anymore.
I cannot believe you are doing the fish pond thing while you're breaking up with me. Real nice. Whoops, I meant real nice.
Sorry, but really, this shouldn't be as bad as it sounds. When all is said and done, I am still your friend. We have left our world behind, everyone is dead, and there's no use in worrying about it now! It's over! It's time to play this game and focus on building something new and exciting! So hang in there, Aridin. I have to go now. Solix is in serious trouble, and I have to go help him. Bye!
Wait, don't go! Glub.
That was really fun.
I still just love I cannot believe you were doing the fish pun thing while you're breaking up with me.
It is so silly.
God.
Haha.
Feffrey, proceed to gate. You're free! Carcat, check on Solix.
Okay, hold on.
Fuck. Bro, are you okay? Hey. Oh, God. What have I done? Solix? Please tell me that's just honey. Please just be honey. Just be honey. Please just be honey. Okay, make believe time is over. Oh god, 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 oh god.
It is all your fault. You couldn't get him before the glub. Get him in before the glub. There, you blubbering goddamn pansy. Honk. By the way, the song that's currently playing, Fuchsia Ruler. I'm sorry. Every song that is like associated with Mina fucks so hard. Like Mina,
definitely.
Mina has the best motif out of like motifs out of anyone in fucking Homestuck. I'm just putting this out there. Gamzee, indulge emotional theatrics.
Gam, I need to talk to Cobb. Where is he? He isn't answering.
He's busy being slapped motherfucking senseless by the guy who likes knives. But I can relay what message you got, my brother.
I don't feel comfortable with that. I have some serious feelings and problems here, and I need some advice.
Yeah, I feel you. He's pretty worked up too.
Well, why?
Because our good bro Solix just kicked the wicked motherfucking shit.
Well, what the fuck do you mean by that? You saying he's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, god, fuck, now I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, I'd say that an asshole is the thing that just about what everybody feels like. Cockcat blames himself on it, poor motherfucker. But I told him to be chill, because there's a miracle coming. I can feel it.
That is the worst fucking advice. What an awful thing of you to say. Magic isn't real, stupid. Stop believing in it.
I've gotta believe at what my heart tells in me, even if it's a fake thing. Honk.
This is a lot of pointless fucking rubbish, and isn't no emotional help to him or me either, for that matter. Put Car on.
God.
What?
I can't really think about intervening. The black frowning motherfucker kinda scares me. Are you sure I can't help a brother up into his motherfucking chill?
I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. My feelings seem petty and meaningless now. She had better things to worry about than my overwrought bullshit. Like the dead guy who saved her. So forget it, thanks anyway.
Bro, my advice is you just kick back and motherfucking snap into some rude elixir and maybe get your wicked zone on. There, I said my piece.
Well, what the fuck are you fucking babbling about?
Snatching ice cold, dog. Motherfucking chug that shit like you and the bottle was reunited lovers.
Are you recommending a beverage to me yourself, then? Is that what this is?
Yeah, man, slam a Fago.
I don't have a fucking Fago, you stupid fuck. Why would I keep that disgusting shit on hand?
Are you motherfucking sure about that?
Oh. Oh god, you're right, I do. I totally forgot about it.
You see, man? Motherfucking miracles.
What did you just call me?
Aridin, slam a Fago. You prepare to kick back and motherfucking snap into some rude elixir and maybe get your wicked zone on. But it sure would be startling if what followed was a crudely drawn spit take accompanied by an odd short exclamation. Aridin. Ugh.
What? It's just soda. Not great, but not bad either. What's the big deal? We all need to settle down here. And later still. A princess prepares to administer a universal remedy for the unawakened. I don't like how his spine moves like that. Carcat. Blah.
Ah!
Hey kid, never got a chance to say how much I hate you. Every last one of you. Goddamn troll kids. Every time you turn around, they're smooching each other. Makes a man want to stab his own gut and puke blood.
What the fuck are you doing?
Also, your mic is doing the thing real quick.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. It's like I'm the kid from the never-ending story. I was chased by some bullies into this fucking attic, and now I'm watching people, watching more people kissing and stuff, basically forever. How many meta layers remove this story can we get? This attic is spooky. I wish those bullies would just leave me alone. Later, I'm gonna ride a long magic dog through the sky and fuck this shit up.
Is it better now?
Yes, much better.
Okay.
Ugh, this troll paint is making a mess. This was such a bad idea. MSPA, quick, become more meta while AH is brooding.
There he is.
Land of stumps and dismay. AH employs the daring execution of Authoritech ladder to self-indulgence behind his own back. It keeps happening. All MSPA readers make a solemn vow to do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the stump and blow their brains out if it doesn't stop, keep happening. Andrew Hussey. Okay, get back to the story, jackass. Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's skip this one real quick. Well, quite frankly, Your Majesty, I don't think you realize what kind of hell I've been through. Do you have any idea how long I've been trapped in this attic? Do you have any idea how fucking scary it is in here? Do you even have the slightest clue how many times that wolf over there has scared the shit out of me? Wolf? Ah! This is ridiculous. No, this is my life we're talking about here. Bullies, wolves, musty attics, huge spiders. Did I mention the spiders? Let me tell you, I got hella spiders up in this. Fuck, his horn fell off.
You
Damn it.
wish.
Piece of shit. Wonder if there's any glue in here. Screw it. Do you have any idea how much power I wield over you? To what extent I can ruin the shit you step in that with that squeaky clean Sunday loafer you used to stomp that bookmark and stamp that F5 key day goddamn in and day fucking out? Do you possess even the most infinitesimal kernel of cognization for the degree to which I can make the shorn, swivering weasel that is the totem spear representing your wretched fascination with this website squeal in heart-rending remorse? It would be so easy. I could snap my gray, smudgy fingers right now and make you all read the Trollman's exposition segments all over again, back to back to back to back. Oh, you don't think I'll do it? Excuse me, did you just skip the 58th best song in that album? I'm sorry. Oh my god. And then there's this shit again. It really is the entire thing. Wow. That's what just happened, bitch. Alright, now you're definitely trolling us. Come on. Andrew Hussey. Recap then? Nah, I think we're good. Andrew Hussey, reel it in.
Yeah, okay. I guess I've trolled you guys enough. Where were we? Oh yeah, Slick. Spade Slick. Move this along. It's bad enough you had to watch this broad smooch a corpse and this kid bawl his eyes out once already. Even if it was centuries ago. Next. Oh, for the lover. Why would they even design a button like that if it doesn't print the right advancement characters? You're getting really tired of mashing the equals key. Spade Slick. Type equals 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 equals, then the arrow. This moon is different. It's very purple and quiet. Doesn't look like anyone here is awake yet. Not like the yellow moon you were just dreaming about. Plenty of friends there, all up and around making a racket. It was fun for a while, until you woke up with honey in your mouth, killed your Lucis, saved a princess, and died. Luckily, you had a couple lives to spare. Most other players only get one extra, but in your kind of special case... Oh god, who was Solix's? Was it Hearts Boxcars?
I don't remember. But maybe.
Let me see.
You could Google it. It's been a really long time since I've read this. I don't know if you
No,
know that.
It's Club's Deuce. Boy! Huh? You there! Red and blue-eyed boy! Hello! I remember this! I did not get a chance to formally greet you. I suspect this is what made you angry. But worry not, I've been brushing up on your troll etiquette. Pardon me while I consult the appropriate pages. It will only be a moment. This book is very thick. Just what you need. Another voice of the imminently deceased invading your head. Haven't they cost you enough trouble already? Get it out. Troll etiquette sure is confusing. Get it out, 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 get it out. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Solix, blast off. You've wasted enough time on sleeping and dying. You've got to get back to adventuring while the adventuring's good. Also, change out of these stupid pajamas. Pachoo! Solix, get back to adventuring. The revived Mage of Doom returns to the land of brains and fire for a surprise rendezvous with the Witch of Life. Hey, what the heck is going on here? Vriska, get back to adventuring. Somewhere on Lomat, the thief and the page plunder the untold riches of innumerable pointless side quests. It's a lot of fucking boombucks. The thief is proving useless, completely unresponsive to commands. You'll need to rely on someone else, someone less stubborn, someone craftier. 8th Exile, type arrow switch 2. While the Knight of Blood charges ahead, the Seer of Mind remains behind to unravel the mysteries of the land of thought and flow. God, that's so cool.
It is really sick.
I love Terezi.
Yeah.
She's great.
Seer, it is time. It's the voice again. You were wondering when she'd come back. This time you're ready for her. Terezi, receive chalk. You search for the appropriate card through your scratch and sniff modus. The card will be unmistakable. This is the one that smells like a fruity rainbow that makes you sneeze. Yeah, there were at least 3 more. I don't know who it was, though. At least, not that I remember.
theoretically there should have been 12, right? Exiles? Like, theoretically?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You gonna try this?
Mm-hmm. Time for what?
To begin your mission,
What mission?
you must eliminate the Archagents.
Hmm.
Exile Jack Noir. Nebita, surely you must be adventuring by now. I forgot about Lolcat. Why, yes.
Though.
It's such a cute little island. Or land, not island, land.
Yeah.
Why,
I
yes.
love her too. Nebita's so cute.
I'm just realizing the little cubes are sugar cubes.
Uh-huh.
That's so cute. Why, yes, as a matter of fact, it does appear that the Rogue of Heart has been keeping herself quite busy. Nepeta, aggress. She's so badass, too.
Yeah.
Saccharine disposition. God.
Oh.
You inquire into whereabouts the Maid of Time and Heir of Void. Wait, you acquire into whereabouts of the Maid of Time. The Heir of Void has no idea where she went. She just disappeared. She's a pretty little killing machine, Lamau. Equius gets up and commences the adventure. The underlings have been getting enormous lately. Must have been something one of those clowns prototyped. Speaking of clowns... Equius, answer Carcat. It does not appear to be a message from Carcat directly at you specifically. He has just updated one of the many memos in the Trans-Timeline bulletin board he set up a while ago. You've since no longer bothered keeping up with the endless and mostly incomprehensible whatever.
Communique.
Communique. Wow, crazy. Communique. There you go. But
You're welcome.
while checking the update, you can't help but skim through the first memo in the long sequence, which was written hours ago from your present perspective. Equius, read first memo.
Okay.
Get the boy. Or he must read.
Hold on. Okay. I think I set this up right. Fuck, I should have come up with a better board name. But I guess that's the name it was supposed to have, since that's the name that, I already read. Wow, that probably won't make any sense to anybody. Whatever, it's just a stupid name. Let's do this. This is a public bulletin using Trollian's weird trans-timeline features, which I don't even really understand yet, but I'm guessing might be useful. I've included all 12 players in the subscription list, so you should all be able to read these memos at any time. That is, all the memos posted past and future, I think. It could get pretty temporally confusing, obviously. I'm going to try to keep the memos as simple and linear as possible. Also, let's keep this a one-way only bulletin to make this as simple as possible. Do not reply to my memos. This is not a fucking chat room, assholes. If you have
If you have something to say to me in response to a memo, message me in private at the appropriate point on the timeline. First order of business is about the teams. As of now, you should all be aware that there is really only one team, and we are all working together. And by now, I mean time local to me as of writing this. So, if you're reading this in the past, okay, first of all, how do you even know about this feature already? Second, why didn't you fucking tell me? Whatever, I digress. If you're reading this in the future, then who cares? It's probably old news to you. Actually, now that I think about it, what's so special about reading this in the future? It's like any bulletin board. You post stuff and it sits there for a while, and people in the future read it. Huh, big fucking deal, I guess. Am I also reading Terezi? I can't. I'm just asking if someone else would like to participate. This has been a lot of fucking us reading with ourselves.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Fucking go for it.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, sorry.
Oh my god, Carcat. Who? Carcat, who cares?
Anyway, like I was saying, one big team over which I have assumed total leadership. I will assume that it will continue to stay this way for the duration of our quest, and that I will remain an impeccable leader for a span of hundreds of hours while I guide us all to a stunning victory. In fact, I don't even need to assume. I browsed through this whole bulletin in advance, and it does appear to be the case. Go me. In fact, since I've seen what I will write in the future, I wonder what impetus I will have for writing it later when I'm supposed to. I wonder if I could just copy-paste it. Hold on. Damn, I guess I thought of that. I don't know. I tried to look at the whole bulletin again, but now that I've opened this one from the beginning, I can't see the whole thing anymore. Unless I look at it in one of your computers. Or maybe if you send me like a text file of it. Would that cause a paradox or something? You know what? This is so stupid. I actually remember reading all this shit like half an hour ago, and now here I am, typing it anyway. I probably can't avoid typing any of this. How weird is that? I hate time travel.
KK, I'm basically just Lamau here at this. Wow.
Holy fucking shit. Are you people losing it?
Dude, don't worry. I won't fuck up your memo for long. I just can't believe this was the big reason you wanted future me to help you open those ports. Those, to basically just babble about... to basically just babble about paradoxes and argue with yourself for hundreds of pages.
Okay, so you're saying this from like 5 hours in the future just to give me a hard time? Nice. Well, thanks for the help. So, when do I ban you, future boy?
A few lines down, after I pretend like I'm gonna die. I'm here for a laugh on account of my imminent banning. Fuck, how could you even do that to me? So cold, man.
Oh, God. Where are we? There we go. Are you really still sore at me 5 hours later for running that virus? God damn, get over it. It was your fucking virus anyway. You're to blame.
No, bro, we're cool about that. Now future you is connecting with me, so I can help, so I can enter the game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so thanks for that 5 hours in advance.
This is BS, isn't it? Trolling me from the future? How juvenile can you get?
No, man, it's true. We're bulge-bumping pupa pals again.
Oh, fuck this condescending future know-it-all act. We aren't bumping shit. You are so bad.
No, not the ban. It burns. Oh, God. Wait. Oh, God. It does burn. Something's wrong. I'm serious. That horrible psychic noise. The voices. They're all gonna die. Oh, shit. I'm bleeding. Shit. This is bad.
I have to get her in quick. Gotta go.
And so the porcine hoof belonging to the swollen hag, known as Lady Destiny, has stomped another throat. Which one of you fuckers is next? Nobody? Okay, good. Though I'm fairly sure I remember someone else chiming in before I close this memo. You add disordered shit rinsers can't keep your lascivious prongs out of the row hole, can you? So, like, for future reference, or past reference, or whatever, if you want to do that kind of role playing, you can start your own bulletin.
So really quickly,
You-
this was ADD. Disordered.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Do you know how long ago this conversation fucking was? Fuck. You can all act like brain-dead asswipes in your own festering flap of paradox space. Fine with me. Everyone will be so confused by the time paradoxes, it will distract them from how awful their terrible hobbies are. Choose your classes now. Level 69 Nook Sniffer is up for grabs. Who wants it? No, that's not an invitation for you fucking nerds to come in here and correct me on your goddamn fairy elves. Just do me a favor and keep me banned from that one, okay? I'll return the favor if you nerd up my memos. I seriously can't believe how many fucking nerds are on this team. Just remember, this is my personal podium, a stump, if you will, for sole use by me, as leader for important leadership business. Got it? Ugh, this is so embarrassing. What was I even thinking? Shut the fuck up! Okay, I'm fed up with this memo. Gonna close it out. You'll hear from me again later when I got something else to say, i.e., just scroll down, you douche. It's all right there already because of time travel. I know, right? Anyway, just to reiterate, full steam ahead, leader equals me, forever, obviously. Peace the fuck out, D-bags.
I'd like to add to this useless memorandum that I still don't recognize the validity of your leadership.
Sweet mother grubs oozing vestigial third oral sphincter. How can you people be so stupid?
It may be true that we are all playing the same session, but I see no reason to disband the former power structure, especially if it means instituting a tactical midget with a short fuse, a foul mouth, and paralyzing insecurity over the color of his blood. That's all I have to say.
Oh, I have a short fuse. That's very funny. You can almost hear me laughing over the sound of the robot you are probably beating to death. Or doing worse, too. Hey, you do kiss your robots, right? Might as well clear the air as long as we're broadcasting this across the entire space-time continuum.
Not usually.
The funny thing is, in the future, everyone will recognize me as the undisputed leader. Even you. You will be standing on the tippy toes of your idiotic metal shoes, taking delicate purchase of my nubby horns, and hoisting yourself over my head to put your sweatiest tough guy smooch upon my twitching spine lump. It will be tender and deferential like a pauper kissing a noble's ring. Just scroll down, read the logs.
Nowhere have I seen evidence of this. Most of this is you from various points in time raving about nonsense and arguing with yourself. Do you realize that here in the future this bulletin has come to be regarded as something of a joke? A lengthy piece of comedy, often quoted amongst ourselves in private moments of levity. It seems I'm the one to inform you of this up front, which is likely why you persist with ingratiating charade against better judgment.
You're getting off on this, aren't you?
What do you mean?
This excites you, being the tough guy and pretending like you're putting the awesome leader in his place. You're probably working up a good sweat. Hope you alchemize a bunch of spare towels. Hey, why don't you in them with your spongy brain for extra absorbency?
How do you know about my perspiration problem? I mean, aside from reading about it in this memo. Wait, farcicles?
God, what a freak.
Odd fella.
Would one of you like this, Terezi?
Yeah, please take it. I don't want to do that.
Oh god. Oh no, hang on.
Unless you don't want to, I can summon her. It's
I got it.
okay. I need a fucking break.
What does that say?
What about the queen? Jack was
Oh god, Jack
Helping.
was.
Helping us exile her?
Jack was helping us exile her, so both? Okay.
Okay, I can't do a laugh. Fuck, I'm. Oh.
Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Dark text lady, I get it. No, I don't think so. Where are you then? Okay, sorry I asked. What? No. It's okay, because I don't want to run out of red. Because red is the best and tastes the best.
You are a strange and funny girl. Carcat, begin another memo. And we will do that next time because we are.
Please, God.
It's
Please, God.
this stream went by so quickly. I
I feel like we covered a lot of ground, though.
we did like we started when Equius like went into the game. So that was like page 227. Yeah, we covered like about like 300 pages about.
Holy shit.
I think next stream we might actually finish Act 5, Act 1.
No,
Insane.
You can't. That's, whoa.
Right? We make such
Yeah,
good
that's kind of
progress.
ridiculous. See, when it's just us three and we're not getting fucking derailed by bullshit fucking conversations about the secret third moon Snurgle, which if I never fucking hear about again, frankly, will be too fucking soon. Downright fucking efficient. Thank you very much.
Hey, I enjoy the conversations we have.
No, not enjoy them. It's just we are here for a fucking reading.
Yeah,
That is not reading.
We're also here to have fun. Come on, Carcat.
I'm having so much fun. Thank you very much for asking.
I love how everyone in the chat is now coming. Not ever like people in the chat are all coming to the defense of Snurgle.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, thank you all for joining us on today's stream. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And right next to it is that little bell. Hit that if you want to be notified of it anytime we upload or go live. Hit that like button. Share the stream, and if you haven't seen any of the streams in the past and you want to be caught up, go to our playlist tab, and there's a playlist with all of the streams in order. Thank you all for joining us. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.